Well, good morning, True Feelings family. Let's get into this little old new nut, Dia and Mr. Cyrus. Amen. Let's get into it on this Sunday morning. I thought Kirsten was a piece of work. This girl is really a piece of work. Now, Dia got 4 kids. She was married for 20 plus years. Okay. She had her first baby at a young age, about the same age as me. It's like 15. She thought she was going to be with this man forever, according to her. He ended up choosing drugs and another person over her, and that's how they broke up, and she's still devastated over that. So now after that, she got into a relationship started dealing with like jailbirds. This is how I forgot how she met Jaden, but Jaden was her first little jailbird that she met. So according to her, when Jaden got out of prison, he started acting different. He started cheating with the town horror, the same town horror that her husband was drugging and cheating with. That said, I want to meet the town horror. That's who I want to meet. I want to meet the horror of the town. Now Cyrus, he's due to get released in one day. Just one day. But before we go on about Cyrus, let's talk about what Cyrus got going on currently, okay? And then we'll get into the commentary about what F shit she owned and he owned together, all right? On March 29th, Sarcasm reported love after Lockup Season 11 inmate Cyrus back in jail in Colorado. Go figure. Sarcasm can exclusively reveal that his goofy butt is back in jail. I knew he wasn't going to make it. According to court records, Dia's boyfriend is currently facing multiple felony charges after a parole officer popped in on him and allegedly found multiple pow-pows and drugs in the apartment. The address of the apartment matches Dia's address. Told you she was a fool and trifling, and she is listed as a witness in this case. When officers were searching Cyrus' apartment, he admitted there were pow-pows present. He told them, my girlfriend did it. She brought all that stuff from the storage. I didn't know it was here. Bet you that's what he said, and I bet you she co-signed it. Now, so far there is no mention that any of her beautiful children was there for all this F shit. 25-year-old Cyrus is currently facing 3 counts of felon in possession of a pow-pow. 1 felony count of a possession of a dangerous weapon, which is a bigger pow-pow, and 1 misdemeanor count of an unlawful possession of a controlled substance, which is that white girl. Cyrus was initially charged with a misdemeanor count of violating an order of protection as well. The order of protection violation doesn't seem to be in connection to Dia. Cyrus had 2 orders of protection in place from previous convictions, both of which prohibited his goofy drug addict ass from having a pow-pow. The rest of the charges listed above was in late February. It appears he was able to bond out because he was booked 2 more times in March. Court records do not indicate there are any other open cases. However, he is still currently got his goofy ass in jail. The mother should be ashamed of herself. You can see why your mama was sitting there in tears. So for some reason, she thought she'd go see her ex, Jaden, who was also friends with Cyrus when they was locked up, right? So Jaden is living somewhere, you know, when you traveling to Vegas and you just see these vacant lots with all this weird stuff. He just look like if he checked it somewhere, he might cut your head off or something. Anyway, he out there in the field of nothing. She decides, instead of calling him, maybe he ain't got a cell phone, maybe he don't have a cell tower out there, but everything she went to tell him, he could have did this on the telephone. So she gonna tell him, you know, homeboy getting out, right, next week, and he coming here. And I don't want you contacting me on Facebook. And I started cracking up. He's like, bitch, I don't contact you on Facebook. Well, you tried to invite me out to dinner or whatever. He's like, yeah, I did, but I ain't been calling you on Facebook. So now old Jaden feel like he got this deep connection with this foolish ass girl. She said she wasn't even long with his ass long enough to be in love, because he said he in love with her. He said, well, I don't love you because I got more connection with this other boy. I was talking to him for a year. Like, that's a long time. I only was talking to you for 6 months, and then you came out and was messing with the town whore. Anyway, Jaden said he gonna keep calling her ass and he gonna keep talking to her because we got this damn connection. He don't give 2 shits about what old Cyrus got going on. Less. So now Cyrus is feeling, since they ain't friends no more, because according to old Jaden, Jaden was like, yeah, he started acting different when he got out. I don't even really know what that means. He started acting different on her, not you. He just found that as an opportunity to go slide in and hook up with old girl. However, he think he gonna get a chance to confront him when he get out. Will we see it? Because right now, we know his ass is caught up. But before we get over everything I just read, let's go to the scene where talk about her and her mama, how disrespectful she is to her damn mama, putting her mama through this shit yet again for the second time, okay? For the second time. And it's pretty sad that she got the mama caught up. She got that 18-year-old girl caught up. Not only is her daughter 18, she 20. He 24. Cyrus is still a fucking child, okay? He been gone for 5 years. Cyrus is still a damn little ass boy. And I wouldn't want that little drug addict asshole around my kids. This man got caught with firearms, drugs, all the stuff they found in Dia's apartment and Dia's dwelling where she lived. Kids wasn't there, but they could have been there. I don't understand why she not in trouble. She can't say she didn't know this shit. She had to know. She had to know what was going on and that wasn't a safe environment for her kids. That's why her mama was sitting there crying. I got a big problem with Dia because Dia is stuck in her age of 15, 16-year-old. She acting real stupid. And I'm sorry, stop talking to your 18-year-old daughter like she your friend. That little girl is feeling like she has to be the adult because you too damn dumb. The mother, your grandmother, is already concerned that they so close in age. What if he hit on your little girl? Okay? What if he hit on your little girl while you high off that cocoa? Because people act different when they under the influence of certain drugs. You know what I'm saying? So she just ignorant, and she's tragic, she's trifling, and she need to go get some therapy. Because now, like the oldest daughter said, I'm concerned about my siblings because she keep bringing in these tragic, nothing ass gross, and they ain't doing shit but messing up my little siblings' mental because they get all attention. And that's the problem I have with D. You stupid as fuck. I don't know why. Guess when you live in a small town and everybody know each other, the only thing you could do is venture out and take your ass and find somebody in prison. Go on 90-day fiance or something to find somebody decent. Or how about not find anybody decent? Work on yourself and raise your kids till that person come along that's for you. Because picking up drug addicts out of prison who going back, girl, I have no respect for this Dia. And like I said, to watch her mother break down and cry because she's like, this is the second time. She don't even know this motherfucker. And she gonna get up off that couch and tell her mama, you're irritating me? I would never talk to my mother that way. And if I did, I probably would get snatched by the back of my head. I knew better. I would never talk foul back, regardless of how I felt. Nope, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna talk shit in my room by myself or to my cousin Robin. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm not gonna sit there and tell my mother, who's sitting there helping me out, watching the kids, probably gonna watch the kids while you off gallivanting with this little asshole, little new boyfriend that you wanna call your husband. And now look at it. So your mama was right. They never want to listen to the mamas. The mamas always try to give warning. We already see what's happening. We can see it because pretty much, like the mama said, you repeating the same old cycle just with another psycho. Okay? That's all. You repeating the same shit. And the mama see the shit. But she's so dumb and desperate, she can't see the shit. How this man gonna come in and do anything for you and your 4 kids? Would be concerned with this man around because her daughter is absolutely beautiful. The good thing about her daughter got more sense than the mama, and that's pretty fucking sad. All right, y'all, let's flip the page to Rich and Felicia. Felicia still know how to hustle. She know how to hustle. She spent what is it, 9 years in that prison, hustling man. Just because you older, you've been out here in the free world, Mr. Man. You think you gonna hustle her? And what he thought he was gonna get was some puss. Because that's all he was thinking about. But he was acting real weird and shit on the drive there, which I didn't understand that. I don't know, sir. Are you bipolar? Like, what's going on? Are you thinking with the next lie? Because really, he don't have no plans for Felicia. The only thing I feel like he want to do is, like he said, is just go on Pound Town. But when he got to that hotel, she said, bitch, here's a pillow. Here's a pillow. We just met. He was like, I thought we was. No, I want to get to know you on a different level, that type of level. And see, she's smart. She know what she doing. No, I ain't gonna sleep with you right now. And at the end of the day, he should have been a gentleman and shouldn't have even expected it. Like, I know we really just meeting in real life today. If he was on some real grown man shit, and if he was really digging her and respecting her, he would have put that out there. We just got here. Let me sleep on the couch. You sleep on the bed. Because until you feel comfortable. That's what he should have been on. But instead, like he said, I wasn't irritated, but I thought I was. You thought fucking wrong. But I'm glad she put you on pause. Here your pillow, bitch. I'm sorry for the curse words on a Sunday morning. Lord forgive me. But I'm not a big fan of Rich. I'm not a big fan of Rich. He looked like a slick Negro to me. I'm not a big fan of Mr. Rich. So the next morning they get up. He had a little smile on his face because he got to at least sleep in the bed. She probably made him do some things to her. She didn't do nothing back to his ass. It's like, yeah, I'll let you touch a little, lick a little, but that's it. You ain't sticking nothing yet. I don't know you like that just yet. Although I think doing other things like that is a little bit too personal, if you ask me. That's just me. Now, I'm wondering why she ain't going to her mom and dad's house. I would have thought the distance between them and everything, the time that they didn't have with her, that maybe she would have been moving with them. Maybe they still on probation. Maybe they living in halfway houses. I don't know. I would have at least expected them to be at the house waiting for her when she got to the auntie's house, because that's where she gonna be paroled. So now he got an issue with that. She didn't ask the parole officer about sleeping in a hotel, because that's all he want to do is go to Pound Town. He could have asked, but looking at the look on her face when she got in the car, I don't think she did, and I don't think you should. I wouldn't have been hanging out with him because he just been acting weird anyway. His vibe is just, it feels, it looks off. So old auntie got him all the way together, because he thinking he gonna get to take her off to that hotel. He said, no, ma'am. She is paroled here. She gonna follow every rule, all rules. She ain't going nowhere with your ass. If she ain't got permission or slip from the probation officer to go to a hotel with you, sir, he's not going to a hotel with you. She gonna be sleeping here tonight. You not staying here. Okay, so you're gonna have to figure some shit out. So that's what we're not gonna do. And what about this Texas thing? You planning on moving her to Texas? No, auntie, he's not. All he planning on is trying to hit it. He has no plans or ideas to move her to Texas. We've watched this show many a times, and the men who was really serious about that shit, they was already putting things in motion to make sure they was there with the probation officer, make sure they can get, like, I'm not moving to Texas with some man I'm not married to. Like, why would she? She ain't going to Texas with him. He ain't nothing. And the auntie could feel something is off. The cousin could feel something is off. Like I said, he's a nut. We saw how he behaved on Love during Lockup. We know how he's going to react with her if her family's not around and they get into a dispute, an argument, or whatever. He gonna raise his voice and curse at her and shit. So we already know that if you watch Love during Lockup. No, you ain't taking my cousin, my daughter, my niece, nowhere, because he ain't nothing but a troll. That's what he is to me, a troll. I don't like Rich. That's it. That's all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, amen. I will see y'all with something else later on. Don't be an asshole. I shake. Bye.